the wind blows, the rain soon follows. Believe me, I have it on good authority.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting it. Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contact. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang.
Only sufficiently large pieces of plastrite, or specifically, vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone, Adepti Sigils, serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the Although these three items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a... I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find. And in addition, the first three people who you may ask me anything. And I will give...
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets...
Haha, what a coincidence! I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some plostra...
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity...
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge...
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I...
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about... Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will... The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare...
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, First we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look!
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're... As it happens, we have some information about the material...
No, I don't need it.
Don't be like that. Hey, why don't you stand there? Oh, right, yeah.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information! Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out. Huh, they're not here. Let's keep looking.
Well, will you look? Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give you a little info.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's some...
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money?
I've already told you. I don't need... If you still can't grasp that...
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over.
I won't...
No more excuses! Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering, then Shin Yu at kiosk, then Wan Min restaurant. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's...
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Lee. But here we are.
Boss, I'm telling you...
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith. What are the Millilith doing here? Did you...
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians?
No, don't be angry, sir.
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Hi.
I've heard about you two before. Thank you. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a hand...
You can't do that. This is Lila Harbor. There are laws against that kind.
Laws. No.
Really? So how?
That would be my stomach growling.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other. Then of course you're still hungry. So, any...
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal herb?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Booba Pharmacy's not far away. After all, you can't work on an Do you think Shenhe might be an adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how...
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you...
Thank you.
She's really eating!
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather odd. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming...
So, how come you chow down on these? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in...
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious. But should I return to the mountains, sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains!
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade... And now we're probably super...
I see. I heard some...
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you... Were you interested in the contest?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until the... However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my...
Wow! You really don't... But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the...
I am not sure whether, or to what extent, this... We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us.
Vito! That is not accept...
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and...
Look, we want to win this competition Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Course, and Adepti...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So...
Baiju? What are you doing?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing up?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is...
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here, though, you seem to know a lot.
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, as far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But...
Okay, then. Let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if...
Huh, I'm here.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urge?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I
see. Have someone sort the orders by type.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the...
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a... Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with...
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's...
Xingqiu, have you ever heard...
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady...
As well?
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset... We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction. And at the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing...
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one.
But without any sunset...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away. Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about... According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some sun... After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location... Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other...
That's great! But is it... Wouldn't it be a little... you know...
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was... Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go. There's something about this young lady that reminds... Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms.
Okay, we will be... Rain! I hate rain. Let's go inside. I'm not scared of water. I just hate it when my clothes get wet. It should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there? The Sealy got to here and then disappeared. What? Weren't we at a waterfall just? Oh, so many clouds.
I believe this is the... With any luck, the sunset vermilionite we're looking...
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the and now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees...
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintained.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't... Unleash! Take your true form!
Yeah!
Let's stir things up.
Yeah! 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 Obey! Unleash! It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this? My will embodied! Shoo! Shoo! Do your master's bidding! Ha! Take your true form! Shoo! Shoo! core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
May the Archon protect you! This should be fun!
Whoa! We're gonna fall! Is everyone okay? Look! Cecilia's disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Windblade!
Transfiguration! Cryo Incarnate! Manifest!
This should be fun!
Unleash!
Surprise baptism! Yeah!
Diana Special! Pew pew!
Manifest! Take your true form! Transfiguration! By ordinance divine, you will regret this! Unleash!
West Wind, carry me!
We're gonna fall! This time, we're really gonna fall! Ah! Luckily there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again! Let's catch up! Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
My will embodied!
Look at you, Foozhound! I'm a rock!
Obey!
This should be fun!
Do your master's bidding!
Eat this!
Unleash!
Let's stir things up!
Manifest!
Surprise baptism!
Yeah!
Transfiguration! Unleash!
Let's go! Ooh, pew pew!
May the Archon protect you! Let's stir things up!
Manifest! Unleash!
Diana Special! I'm a rock!
Cryo Incarnate! No escape from fate. This is not the end.
Let's go! Oh!
Manifest!
Race you! Nice and spicy!
Unleash! Obey!
Look, over there! Could that be the sunset vermilionite?
Plostrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plostrite reveal its true nature. Breaking
Wow, Shenhe.
only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like.
Hold on a sec. Paimon, if we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it. But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it?
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plostrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged. My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on, you gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects.
Is it now? I'll go on ahead with the Plostrite. Let's meet at the building.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go.
Oh my god, I can't believe my...
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself?
She's... Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. I'm going to award you full marks for the sunset room.
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They...
Shenhe! And Ningguang's little helper!
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not...
Okay then, Miss Secretary. What do you think of the rock we've...
In truth, it is the finest piece of plus. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this jade chamber, which will enable us... As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodation. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there's...
Shenhe! Just now on the way over...
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So strict. Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold her head up high.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not...
Shenhe?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that...
Well, Byron said that there are some...
No need.
You can't do that. It's dangerous. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down and then...
Okay.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head... Let's go. I'm here.
Hi there. Checking in, are we? You're just in time. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just to the... Here are your keys. All right.
Shenhe, you should go get some rest. Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the... Let's buy one for Shenhe, too. She can have it as a midnight...
All right. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door. Mm-hmm.
Hey! Isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she do? Let's go and say hi. Hey,
One trusts you have met Shenhe.
so far so good. Yeah.
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor.
Cool. So calling her Shenhe feels kind of friendly, but also kind of...
Her Adeptus name. Why pray tell?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct.
Oh, right. Paimon neither.
Do you mean to say that she presents different?
Well, to start with, her...
Ah, yes. She was like this. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by. Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting...
That sounds so...
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal... That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong... One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to...
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid...
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And she had Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the adept. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have... It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure...
Oh, now Paimon gets it.
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the human. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievement. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time.
So, Shenhe... Shenhua.
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
Oh? How did...
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep. I was worried that something may have happened to you. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this... After all, Master is...
Sorry, Shenhua.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner. Because in my experience... Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, for this...
To be fair, we've met our fair share. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether...
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on... But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper. After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it! They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Look! The Jade Chamber is floating in... but it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Byron! And hey! Pete...
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure this... Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's key... Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow...
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch. Wait, I know you. You're the one who fought against the Fatuian Osile, right? Oh, sure. Pleased to meet you. I'm Beto, captain of...
Beto? Are you here to join the...
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of Sunset Vermilionite on a...
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only one...
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yoon, or Yoon.
Greetings.
These 2 are Paimon and the Traveler. I'm sure you've heard of them before. And this is...
Shenhua.
Good to meet you. Miss Yoon is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, to be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, Wow! So it... Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing?
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to...
In that case, I have a proposal to... Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top... Sounds great, but...
I think The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, yep. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first, I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang?
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera.
Ooh, what's the opera called?
The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend. It's called The Divine Damsel of...
Let's go! Ha, I'm here.
Ah, hello. Are you here?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd...
Of course I have.
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe...
Yunjin? Stage use. Sorry. My brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing... So, you're here to ask about wonder cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. The types of ore needed to make wonder cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we...
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with... It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though... I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people... Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter iron around Mount
Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the Divine Damsel of Devastation, I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. No wonder the legend of the Divine Damsel of Devastation is said to have taken place here.
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place... What's the story about them?
It's the story of a girl.
Cool! A hero story?
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be in that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband, the vile and vicious monster, told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice."
What a nasty piece of work! Ugh.
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster...
No! Don't do it!
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally... Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of... And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment. She vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air.
I really like this story. But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was... I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire...
I think it's...
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get her... Let's go! Ah! I'm a rock! Boba, get them! This should be fun! This should be enough Star Splinter Iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us. Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Shenhua, Yunjin, let's...
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's...
Shenhe.
Shenhe. You're... I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. This place is deserted now. No one ever...
Huh? You know this guy?
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go... Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards...
Okay, then let's see...
Huh. What's this? So... Shenhe? Now that I think about it, She does behave rather like an adeptus, so that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. According to this text, and she didn't volunteer. She was... Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl... Oh, it looks like my father may need...
The Oracle has ordained that this treasure should go to you. That way, there's no squabbles.
So it seems that Shenhe's father thought he was summoning a benevolent deity using a magic incantation. But in fact, he summoned an evil god's remains. His obsessive yearning for his deceased wife led to a terrible tragedy. The villagers moved away. Still, I do wonder what the connection is between Shenhe...
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Subrosium. Let's have a look over there. This is it! So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of... Let's go back and tell Shen...
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adept. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances. I bring flowers back here every year.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love.
Do you still...
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened... So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not...
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhe! We're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. I'll tell you more about the old times next...
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look. This tells us how to...
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk... Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply...
It's okay. I like your version. My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others, so I hope that one day I might be... But I've never thought this way before, and I...
Don't worry. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the
Shenhe! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! We can't let someone else beat us to it!
What brings you here? Have they found a solution to the danger in the sea? Ningguang, something has happened in Guyan Stone Forest, but these things can be unpredictable. Only a single mountain lies between. If things get out of control,
That's everything we need! Let's head back and report in! Paimon's curious.
Oh, goodness.
So, are they...
This is some top quality ore you found. Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a...
Leave the wonder course to me. Don't worry.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils next, but where should we find...
I'll sort that out.
Oh? You got...
Yes. I have been training with the... When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the... In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all.
But without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the adept...
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us!
Where the wind blows, the rain soon follows. Believe me, I have it on good authority.
Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Oh, already? All three of you found them together. The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems... I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement contest are...
What? It's over already? I haven't even found...
So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the...
Huh? Where's Beidou?
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later.
Alright then. Guess we'll head on up to the... This has been a long time coming. The last...
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the construction of the new Jade Chamber is now a thank you all for your work.
Yeah!
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement.
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say? The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and...
You're quite welcome. It's true.
Oh, a traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now.
You're next. What is your... I should clarify. I do not know your brother's whereabouts.
Wow. You're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh well.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, and if you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer.
Wow. Paimon hadn't even asked the
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, so I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay...
Oh, great! So next time we run out of Moro, we just need to... No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
Yes, this was a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have...
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can probably think of another one.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in?
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive, as long as you respect the rules. So, the key is whether or not you yourself...
Oh, a sense of...
Yes. To become fond of a place. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue, and you will become accustomed to it. In short, stay. I hope you...
I see.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou. It's your turn. Do you have a question?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so... Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound...
Glad to hear it. Watch your back.
Beidou? Ningguang? What?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade... My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only... I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence! Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepti.
No.
Huh?
In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone!
Wait! A giant wave!
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
We'll help too!
Manifest! Unleash! My will embodied! Obey! Unleash! Obey! By ordinance divine! Unleash! Obey!
Look at you, Boozehound!
Thus saith the Animal Archon. Manifest! Surprise baptism!
Obey!
Let's stir things up.
Manifest!
Wait, I'm morning prayers tomorrow.
Let's go, let's go. Pew pew. Yeah. Let's go, let's go. Oh. Yeah.
Obey!
She's getting away. Shouldn't we go after her?
This place is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing her. If the place collapsed, the consequences would be disastrous. Let's head back. I'm just a little exhausted. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me. Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere.
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the Jade Chamber in the...
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help. On behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
Great. The next time I watch Miss Yun's opera. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance...
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you.
You wish to hear one's opinion.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong Ballista. And fine ones, you have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will...
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few... Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a...
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Good. Traveler, in fact, one has many fond memories.
There'll be no need for that.
Oh. Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you.
Please, have a good rest. Come to the... We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact...
Wow! Everyone's already seated! It's Paimon's first time attending a banquet in the Jade Chamber. The food here looks
All of you here are my distinguished guests. Those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages. Fine wine...
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing today.
Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason I'm here. I hear she's going to perform the Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Hey! Look! Miss Yun...
神女披冠到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。世道为民人不识，自有知音和情思，功名烈烈尽。 彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。
What did you think? Personal.
It was beautiful.
It was wonderful. Also,
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the divine damsel of devastation, the play has an ending. But life goes on.
thank you. I think I've found the
Ms. Yun, here you are. Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind... Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The divine Let me pull up a chair, all right. We'll all have a friendly chat.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is.
Uh-oh, this feels all too familiar. Shenhe's back.
Hey, what are you doing?
Calm down, Shenhe.